All right, thank you so much for joining us for Rotary District 6310's Power Hour. Today, we are going to talk about ways to support your local clubs and how we can use the Learning Center to help our membership and help new people come into positions and help our clubs grow. I'm going to share my screen to show you about the PowerPoint and talk a little bit about my role and what I do for our district. So as a reminder, all of our clubs on this side of Michigan are included in our District 6310. We all work together to collaborate with the zone, and our zone covers Canada and Alaska and Michigan. So we have a really wide variety of different districts. And then of course, we're all part of Rotary International. So my name is Tara Welch. I am a member of the Rotary Club of Bay City as my home club, and I've been a Rotarian for over 8 years. I'm currently the Rotary Learning Facilitator for District 6310, and I have been doing that now for 3 years, and it's been just a really fun, wonderful experience. So to talk just a little bit about what I do and how I can help support your club is I do training for president-elects. So we have pre-pets, we have pets, and we have post-pets. We have 3 programs that help build our presidents to lead our clubs effectively and of course efficiently, so they can be set up to have the best year possible with you as a club member. Pre-pets is traditionally an in-person training where we go back to the basics and we talk about what is a Rotary meeting and how do we make that work. We do this because we know during the transition with COVID, we've seen a lot of our clubs change a little bit. Maybe you do a hybrid meeting now, maybe you meet on virtual, or maybe you've changed up your meetings and you've done socials. So at Pre-Pets, we cover that and we talk about ways that you can expand your club and think of new ways to meet. Pets is the most intensive training. It is a 3-day training in March that we combine with other districts in the state of Michigan and Canada to have a really fun training. The reason why we combine and make 7 districts total for pets is because that gives us a lot more power when we're looking at speakers from different areas in the world. So tapping into those networks with Rotary International and having the Rotary International president-elect come talk to all of our president-elects is very exciting. So by combining together, we get to offer you a really cool, robust training. And then post-pets is a virtual training, much like this Zoom presentation is. And we do that to prepare you for your goals. So through all of these trainings, we talk about goals and what we want to do during your year. And that post-pets, we enter our goals into my Rotary, and we do that together so you know how to track. There's a lot of reasons to track your goals. And one of them is because if we can show the world what Rotary does together, we make a huge impact on fundraising for the foundation and on showing people our service. So for example, if your club picks up trash on the highway, we are asking you to make that a service club goal, and we're asking you to track your hours and track the dollars you raise, because that gives us power when we go to big organizations like the Gates Foundation, who matches polio 2-to-1. We can tell them that we have this many Rotarians volunteering and we have impacted the community with this many hours of serving. So those numbers are really important. So when we reach out to you and ask you like, hey, are you tracking any of these items? That is why, because it helps Rotary International and our district go after opportunities that we can make a bigger impact together. The other area that I help with is district training assembly. That happens mainly at the Rotary District Conference, which was very fun this past year, and I look forward to the next one. That was held just last weekend in April, and we hold a little training assembly to educate all of our members. So there was an environment breakout session, a membership breakout session, and then a foundation breakout session. So that's really helpful when members are trying to get more involved and learn more about what we do. Hosting those sessions really helps them. And then now we do Rotary Power Hours, which is an opportunity for us to gather on Zoom and also gives you materials that you can use in your future club meetings. So what is District 6310? We have a lot of committees and different ways that you can get involved as a Rotarian. So maybe you are on the track to be president, but maybe you're just on the track to be more involved in your Rotary community. Here are some opportunities and things that you could do. We have a Rotary District Executive Committee, which consists of our district governor-elect, and district governor nominee. They also have our treasurer, secretary, and then I also, as trainer, sit on that committee. So that committee really comes together to give updates from the multiple committees that we have. So other examples of committees that you could join could be membership for the district, environment, public image, foundation, water and sanitation, grants, different areas of focus. So as we go through this PowerPoint today, just know that there is a lot of opportunities that you can get involved with the district, so you can be more involved as a Rotarian. So efforts and training, we are making efforts like the Rotary Power Hour to look at new ways to engage with our members in Rotary. So when we think about more areas that our members need support in, we are always looking for feedback and encourage you to share that with someone like myself or someone in the district so we can help you and train you on what you are interested in the most. So like today, that is the Rotary Power Hour. These presentations are recorded and they're recorded so you can use them for future club meetings. So for example, last month we did a Rotary Power Hour on the environment with Antron, who is our champion for the environment for the district. And she talked a lot about Earth Day and different activities that we do with the Great Lakes Bay watershed cleanup. And then we also do a feed and focus program, which works with farmers, talking about the environment. So these will be recorded and placed on the Rotary website. So keep an eye out for that page to be updated with all of these. And as we go through the year, these will always be held on the fourth Friday, and we will have lots more topics for you to cover. If you have suggestions on topics, please email me. I'd be happy to take those suggestions and use them for the future ones that we have this year. So now I'm going to talk about the Learning Center. The Learning Center is made for us by Rotary International, and it is a wonderful tool that we can use to help our club. And when I say help our club, the Learning Center is more than just the president's training. We have a lot of opportunities for public image, the action plan, which if you're not familiar with that phrase, I would relate it to a strategic plan. There's treasurer training, there's how to be a vibrant club training. There's lots of opportunities that we're actually going to go to the website and look at. But just to give you a situation, so let's say you've had a club secretary for the past 20 years in your club, and they are ready to move on and do something else within the club, or maybe they're retiring and they're backing off on some of the things that they're doing. How do you go about asking your members who would be interested in the position, and how do you make yourself knowledgeable about what responsibilities the secretary has? So that is where the Learning Center comes in, because they have training for club secretary that a member could walk through and take, and then they can make an educated decision and decide if they would like to continue that work. So using this QR code, which we will actually go to the website in just one second, I will show you what that club secretary training looks like. All right, sorry, 1 second. Let me pull that up. I thought that was going to be a little bit smoother, but that's okay. Okay, so here is our Learning Center. And how it is organized, it's organized by course catalogs. So as we scroll through, you see that there's a basic one about Rotary. This would be a great opportunity to use this for new member orientation. New members can go through the About Rotary and learn a little bit about the history and different areas of focus that we have. You have club leadership, district leadership, professional development, foundation service, general. So there is a lot of opportunities in here for you. But let's talk about that secretary position, just because that's what I brought up. So if you scroll down, you can see there's a lot of information in here. There's public image, there's club administration, minimizing risk. So there's a lot, protecting youth program participants, a lot of great resources that we can use. But here's the club secretary basics. What's really nice is it tells you about how long is the average to go through this course, which is about 4 hours. It tells you a little bit about the learning plan, and then it tells you the plan structure. So what's really nice is you can pick and choose which one of these that you want to take. So for example, if you just want to learn about, get ready, what is the club secretary position? This program is only 15 minutes, and so you could click on this and watch it. This will tell you a little bit more information so your members can figure that out. I would recommend someone doing this if they were interested, like maybe they raised their hand at your board meeting and they said, hey, I'm interested in learning more about the secretary position and how I can help my club. They could log on with their Rotary login, go to the Learning Center and take this course in 15 minutes, and it will give them a great overview so they can decide if that is something they'd like to do. All of the course catalogs are broken out like that. So for example, let's just look at one more before we go back to the PowerPoint. Areas of focus. So Rotary has 7 areas of focus. You can see that I've already taken some of these classes. So as you progress through it, it will tell you what lessons you completed. And these lessons are really interactive. So they look like interactive PowerPoints where you'll click on a couple things. They have little videos that might play. They have areas where you'll just read it like an article, but it's really nice because it is interactive, so it doesn't feel dull. All right, let's go back to our PowerPoints. All right. So it's self-paced, it's interactive, and it's very informative. Encouraging new growth. So a lot of times we hear at lots of different trainings about membership. We need to grow membership. We always want to encourage new growth, but learning more about the Rotary Action Plan will help you think about where Rotary is going in the future and how your club wants to grow with that. So just to think about, how old is your club? Is your club a new club? Have you been around for 5 years? Or are you like a club like my club in Bay City who's been around for over 100 years? So what opportunities do we want to give new Rotarians? Do we want them to serve on committees? Do we want them to be the greeter at our meetings? How are we engaging them and giving them opportunities so they can learn and grow with the other Rotarians in the club? And how do you support them? So this QR code will take you to the Rotary Action Planning training in the Learning Center, and that one is a really great one for all members to take. Other ways that you can support your club. Of course, we just talked a lot about the Learning Center, but encourage your club members to attend district events. The district conference just happened, and next year it will be in March in 2025 in Saginaw, Michigan. But there's also the Rotary Foundation Gala, which we hold in November in Frankenmuth. That is a great event to take your new members to. They get to learn about all of the grants that we completed in the district. They get an excellent keynote speaker to enjoy, and they also get to meet Rotarians from across the state of Michigan that are involved with our district. Another way to support your members is to hold a Rotary Minute. Share something from Rotary International. We all receive the Rotarian magazine, and this is a great opportunity just to read a little excerpt from the magazine and share with your club in case they don't read that magazine. That is a great way to teach people more about Rotary. And then invite the district committees to come speak to your clubs. I talked about the Environment Committee. We have a polio committee. those district leaders are more than happy to come speak to your clubs and to network with you. So if you are looking for other ways to get new programs, maybe you do community programs a lot, that is an opportunity for you to do that. So definitely encourage you to have those committee members come speak. Their emails are available on the district website, but of course, if you need help connecting, I'm more than happy to do that. So what do you want to see? How can we as a district support your club? And we can do that through presentations. We can do that through club support. Maybe you have an issue in your club and you need some outside perspective to help you with that. Maybe you're having a fundraiser come up and you want the district governor to attend so they can see the impact that you make in your community. There's lots of ways us as a district can support your club. And I encourage you just to reach out and ask a question, and we are more than happy to help. So supporting your leaders too within your club, you know, we have a 3-year track, president, president-elect, and president nominee. A lot of our clubs only nominate president-elects, which we understand because it's a 3-year planning cycle. You kind of got to get way ahead of the game. But we highly, highly encourage you to start doing president nominees. I personally was a president nominee. And I have to say that the 2 full years of training before I became president was incredibly helpful to me. I was able to get my goals ready, to talk to my club members, to really be on the same page with my president and president-elect ahead of me. And we were able to work as a team as we went through all of those transitions. So support the leadership in your club and, you know, find people to be your president nominees to help with that transition. So thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. My contact information is below. I always respond to text messages if that works better for you, but feel free to email me or call me, and I am happy to help you with any of those presentation questions. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.